Hello everyone, this is Infinem here, and this time we're going to use the Negotiator up against the Malevolence. So this Malevolence lineup here has a Vulture Droid at 6 stars. It has a Hyena Bomber at 5 stars. It's not the hardest one I have in my shard, but it's the one I have available right now to go up against. I might remake this video, I'm not sure, but and the Sunfac at gear 12. But the Malevolence is at 6 stars itself, and Grievous is G12, so maybe there's slightly better Malevolences out there to practice against, because this is not the best one. But I hope I can bring you the strategy that I like the most up against it. So my favorite lineup to use up against the Malevolence is Anakin, Ahsoka, and the Y-Wing. And I'll get to why I love the Y-Wing more than the Houndstooth for pretty much any other battle other than the Mirror. In the Mirror, Houndstooth is very valuable, but in here we actually have a ship that is a tank that has Galactic Republic synergies which go pretty well along with the Negotiator. But we'll get to those in a second. So our first thing that we want to do is a big hit over on Vulture Droid, whether we crit or not, doesn't matter. And we want to apply buff immunity on Sunfac, hopefully. We didn't, so this is a bad case scenario. But it doesn't matter too much. We'll want to land the healing, a target lock over on Hyena, we'll get there in a bit. And now we are forced to go after the Hyena Bomber, there's no problem. And the thing I like about the Y-Wing is that we have this special ability that damages the highest, like the target enemy, and the lowest health and protection enemy, the weakest, as the game refers to it. So with this way, we don't even allow the Vulture Droid to take a turn, which in the other scenario, if you use the Houndstooth, it would. So that's the interesting part about it. Now, had we had the target lock here before the Malevolence took a turn, we could actually abuse that target lock and grant more turn meter to our Negotiator, but we can't, so let's just go after the Hyena Bomber. Now there's a bunch of target lock over there. We're not gonna cleanse because we're gonna bring in Plo Koon. And I'll get to why we want Plo Koon in a bit. So now he's gone. And we want Plo Koon to dispel these buzz droids, or cleanse, that's the term. We could also have gotten more target lock synergy, bring in 5 try to wipe out Sunfac all at once. But Plo Koon is very consistent as the first reinforcement. Now we usually use this move to give more turn meter to our squad and a few more protection recovery or health up. It's one of those. It's better for your. Usually I see it as a turn meter gain, given that Plo Koon is gear 7. And at this point we had to hit the taunt there with Sunfac, given that we have buffed allies. And now when we're doing this Unending Loyalty move, you want to target Anakin because he's the damage dealer. Also, if you already had offense up because it was given from Ahsoka to Anakin, you'd want to give it to another ally because the offense up won't stack. So this way we can cleanse our Y-Wing. So let's do that, keep the taunt on it. And let's go after Sunfac with as much damage as possible. And with the dazes, they couldn't actually assist, which was great for us. So big hit over here on Sunfac was not even a critical hit. And now we have a choice on what we want to do. So if we can avoid hitting on Spy is better. So I'm going to use a basic here on the Vulture Droid. And I'll get to why in a second. Hopefully if the RNG goes well. I don't want to kill the Vulture Droid. Let's see if we don't kill it. Okay, yeah, we will kill it. I'll get to why I want that in a second. Let's see if we can get our turn with the Negotiator. Okay, that's another Vulture Droid. Don't kill this, but I'm trying to stall them because of this move. So, these Vulture Droids were summoned by the Malevolence, and the mechanics of summoning means that we don't need to kill the Vulture Droids in order to win. We just need to kill the ships that are, in fact, from the fleet lineup, which is the case of Geonosian Soldier. So, by using the daze attack... Oh, I actually thought this was Spy, so he'd be under stealth. So by using this against Geonosian Soldier, you're gonna kill him, and the battle's over like that. So I find this strategy very reliable. I didn't think I thought this was Spy, and therefore I didn't want to hit the Geonosian ship because it would go under stealth. Given that this was Soldier, I could have done it way earlier ago. But if you face Spy, that might be a way of doing it that I really enjoy. So I hope this helps you out in an attempt to have better luck against other negotiators, against other Malevolences rather. So just focus down on Vulture Droid and try to kill Hyena Bomber before they start flooding with too many separatist Vulture Droids, because it increases the percentage of defense per ally because it just floods the field in tenacity. So the faster you can get rid of the Hyena Bomber, the better. And by getting rid of the Vulture Droid before the Hyena, you're reducing the defense from the Hyena Bomber and also not having to deal with this thing that is the buff immunity and the buzz droids that come from here, given all of the buffs you have coming from the Negotiator. So I hope it helps you out in beating the Malevolence, and the next video will be about the Rebel fleet and how to beat that one. And I have a little hint, it's closer to this lineup. The tank will be the Y-Wing. And I'll see you all in the next video. This is Infinem signing off.